welcome back to Cosmo the Seedrian reads Chapter 18 of the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead 2. I'm Cosmo the Seedrian. Let's continue where we left off, okay? Cool, will the fish eat that? Sister asked. Yep, they'll eat 'em. I haven't went fishing since the last time I went camping, Zoe said, as Rochelle came back with fishing rods. Thanks, Ro, Zoe said. Is Ellis coming up? He's almost done with the card game. He'll be up in a few minutes, Rochelle replied as she went back down off the deck. Zoe and Sister loaded their hooks with pieces of bread as they started to fish. It's very quiet, Sister said. It sure is. No affected around to hurt us. Just the sound of waves in the water, Zoe replied. After a couple of minutes, they caught a bunch of fish. That was a whole lot of fun, Sister said to Zoe. I bet Papa can catch all these fish, Zoe said, as she and Sister released their fish and they caught back into the water. It's getting late. Shouldn't you all be in bed? A voice asked as Zoe and Sister turned around to see Alice. Alice, you're here, Zoe said as Alice walked toward her and Sister. We're just getting ready for bed, Sister said as she changed into her pajamas. I'll be sleeping with the group. Are you guys sleeping outside? Sister asked as Zoe and Alice nodded. Okay, good night, she said as she went down from the deck. You sleeping out here? Ellie asked Zoe. Yeah, why? Want to join me? Zoe asked as she set her sleeping bag down where Alice set his at. It's a beautiful night. Sure, I am okay if you are, Alice replied as he and Zoe both lay down beside each other and they looked up into the stars. So Alice, since we have known each other for a while now, I was thinking after we say Brother Bear that's if you want to, me and you settle into a new life together, Zoe said. I was going to ask you that, Zoe. Like after you take Brother and Sister Bear back to their home, Ella said as he cuddled up to Zoe closer. Yeah, so are you okay with this for the future? Zoe asked. Of course I am, Zoe. When the world goes back to normal, things will be better for all of us, Alice replied, as he and Zoe both looked up at the stars to see the moonlight shining on them. I can hope that Brother is okay. If Bill were here right now, he will tear that Farmer Ben up until he was nothing, Zoe said, as Alice took off his shirt since he was hot. Who's Bill? Alice asked her. Bill was the leader of the group I was in a year ago. When the infection started, he was the leader of the group I was in. He took care of everyone. He was the one who took care of me, like I was his granddaughter or his daughter. He died to save my group. I can see his spirit in the stars and clouds watching over me, Zoe said. I wish he was alive. He would have told us the story of you saving Sister, Brother, and their friends from that wicked old witch, Alice replied with a chuckle. Yeah, he called Winter Jones a bunch of nasty names. Witch for one, tramp was another. Zoe chuckled with Alice. Did he call her, I'm not gonna say that word for the sake of family-friendly content. Alice was then cut off by Zoe. Yes, we call her that, Zoe laughed. He also called her a witch, and even called her a wicked witch of the West. Oh boy, Bill laughed at that. He's watching you, Zoe. At least you will see him someday, when your time has come to join him, Alice said as he yawned. Good night, Alice, Zoe said. As she was feeling cold, she cuddled closer to Alice. Why did you take off your shirt? I was hot in it, like my chest, Alice asked, as he was giving Zoe dreamy eyes. Yes, I do, Alice. Also, can I sleep with you? Zoe asked. I'm cold. Of course, my darling. We have another busy big day ahead of us, Alice replied as he and Zoe cuddled up close together, and they both fell asleep. And that was Chapter 18 of the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead 2, the Berenstain Bears Left 4 Dead crossover fan fiction written by the Queen of Lions. Thank you again for giving us permission to read your story, Queen of Lions. What do I think of it? I find this chapter to be really good. Both paragraph and sentence structurings are really good. I like the fact that Sister and Zoe resume a sisterly bond by going fishing. At least it's a good thing to get your mind off of homesickness for a while. And I like the moment with Alice and Zoe. I have a feeling that they're going to be a great couple. But other than that, and I don't think I'm familiar with the song in the beginning. It's called Endless Night from the Lion King of Broadway. I've never heard that song before, so I want to say I'm really sorry in advance. But other than that, this chapter is really good, and so far this story is well done. Now, what do you all think of this chapter? Did you all like it or did you not? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And are you enjoying this story so far, or are you not enjoying it so far? Don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below. I'm gonna go ahead and water those plants. They look like they need a drink of water. But thank you all very much for watching. This is Cosmo the Seedrian signing off. Have a nice day.